Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for all signs, a collective love reading, and any sign of the person that you're thinking of. This is a no contact reading. If you are not interested in knowing what your past person is thinking or feeling, please check out your collective love readings. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Let's see what our person is thinking and feeling, what energy is around you, any guidance that Spirit has for you today during this time of no contact, no communication, low communication. Spirit, if you could please guide me with some loving energies. We got lots of activity going on here. Some loving energy, Spirit. I am listening for you now. Let's see what they have to say. I have respect. Maybe that's the number one thing that you are looking for. I need you to respect me, right? I deserve respect, and that could be the make or break moment. Like, I can't handle how you talk to me or how you treat me, or I'm not going to be talked to that way. So maybe it just came down to being respected. A distance. We need this time apart. There's a sense that I always like to believe that sometimes the space gives us a chance to think and to, I don't know, realize what we have, So sometimes that distance helps, and then we can come back together and communicate and say things so that we don't say things when we're upset or we've had a chance to cool down. Communication, of course, is the most important, not distance, not talking. But sometimes people need that little bit of break just to clear their head so that they don't say something that they'll regret forever either. So that distance. And then being together, working more as a team. Can we work more as a team? Is there a way for us to repair this so that we're doing it together? No one person is going to be able to repair whatever has been going on between you. So it starts with respect, and it starts with respecting each other for sure. And then this communication. Oh, communication. Can you hear me? Did I just say communication? Communication. Can you hear me? I need to talk to you. I'm leaving you messages. You're not responding. I reached out. You didn't respond. Are you cutting me off completely? I'm done reaching out to you. I reached out to you last. Then it becomes a game of chicken of, who's talking, who isn't. It's your fault, pointing the finger. You're to blame, like, I reached out to you and you didn't reach out to me. You blocked me. I haven't heard from you. I left you messages. I don't know, what's going on. So that communication is very, very important. They've got to open up that line of communication. I appreciate you. You deserve to be appreciated. Okay. You deserve respect and appreciation. That's the first thing that Spirit's saying. If this comes back, respect and appreciation for you comes first. Okay. And that's something that they have to say is, I need you to know that I do respect you. I need you to know that I do appreciate you. Let's see what the cards are saying. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need us to hear today in this connection? What is important for us to know? Let's see what we have. I have the sacral chakra. Okay, so beautiful. Just in my gut, like, what is going on? Passion ignited. This is my Ace of Wands. Passion ignited. So this could be somebody I'm truly passionate about, and I can't get out of my mind. I can't stop thinking about them. I have a 4 of Wands. So that's beautiful. A foundation, that we've created a foundation. So if you do have a foundation, if you've had a home together, if you're married, if you've been living together, you have built a foundation. I'm going to say trust the foundation. Okay. There's a sense of, yes, we want to trust the person, but I want to trust the foundation you built together. That it's going to take more than one argument or one disagreement to knock the foundation down, whether it's all the years that you've had together, the time that you've put into each other, the love that you share, the home that you share, the life that you share. I have the number 4 of cups, so discontent and boredom. You know, has something shifted in somebody's energy? Like, we don't spend enough time together, or it's not as exciting as it used to be. We're in a rut. We've been doing the same things. Do we need to kind of reinvent our relationship, spend more time together, date night? I have an Ace of Swords. So this is beautiful. Triumph. Like, that's coming into me as just this feeling of conversation. I guess I want to just say it that way, but it's a feeling of the truth comes out. It's a feeling of somebody spilling their guts, something like that coming forward, something surfacing. Yeah, a nine of swords. So it's saying surfacing in silence are the key words. So the truth is surfacing. Okay. And I do believe that, you know, the truth surfaces. Okay. And it's just a feeling of, you know, at some point people can try to hide their true feelings or what happened or what's going on. But I always like to feel like that it always comes out. Those true feelings are always going to come out. So we could be a little bit at a breaking point, I guess. I'm going to say it that way. You know, a turning point would be better, but it's kind of like, are they ready to break? Are they ready to express themselves? Tell me more, Spirit. What is it that you have for us? Heartbroken. I'm deeply hurt. I'm sad. This separation is making me feel lost. I've been grieving you. So if you're wondering what your person is thinking and feeling, they're as heartbroken as you are. So sometimes you don't believe that. A cup of coffee. Now that came into me as just drinking a cup of coffee in the morning every morning reminds you, like, you could just have had a good night's sleep and then your feet hit the floor and you have that cup of coffee and it reminds you of, you haven't heard from this person, you haven't seen this person, and you're like right back where you were the day before with thoughts of them. So it was like just from the beginning, the moment my feet hit the floor, I struggle with thinking of you. So I think that's going on. I have the chaser in this relationship, somebody who's afraid of abandonment issues. Now, you guys know I'm not a big chaser. I don't want you to be chasing anybody. If this is a grown adult and this is a person who's walked away from a connection, they know how to find you. They know how to get a hold of you. Sometimes reaching out to them is a turnoff. They have to feel the pain of that. They have to decide that they want you back. So you're not chasing them. And if they're that codependent on you and they feel like they can't live without you, then they're gonna buckle and they're gonna call. Keys on a ring, feeling like there's many options, you know, like there are options. You don't want to be just one of many, right? Like if this person wants to play the field and wants to keep you too, you're not going to be one of many. That's not an option. You have too much at stake here, Spirit just said. And Spirit's saying trust the foundation also, you know, because if all of a sudden they are saying, I want something else, you're saying, well, what about all the time that we built? Like, what about all the things that we've done over the years or time? I have a snake. Competition. You're not in competition with anybody, all right? If they're trying to put you in competition with somebody else, or there's somebody that has come in because they started dating somebody new, you don't have to prove to anybody your worth, all right? This person knows you, they loved you, you have a foundation together. You don't have to compete against anybody else, all right? They have to go and do what they have to do, but they can't have both. They can't have both. So somebody's trying to have both, it's not going to work. The Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances. You may be saying, I can't do it. I'm not going to compete against somebody else. I'm not going to allow you to be out and doing whatever you want to be doing. It's like, it's all or nothing. And I feel like, you know, they've got to make a choice, you know, and the choice is, you know, choosing the foundation and the life that we have, or starting all over for themselves. But they can't have both. Talking, interesting, okay, waiting messages, a text, a call, email. is arriving. So that kind of makes me feel a little better that maybe the door of, I'm going to say the door is opening, some kind of door, whatever it is, whether I always like to think they knock on your door. It might not quite come in as a knock on your door. You might not want them showing up at your door unannounced, but the door is opening in the sense that, the thoughts of talking to you, the thoughts of we need to talk, the thoughts of, what did I walk away from? What am I missing? Something along those lines. I don't love myself, so how can I love you? This person could be working on themselves. Maybe they're not happy with their life. They're depressed. They're sad. They're not where they want to be. So how can they give you what you need? I was worried about what other people might think. So you could have pushed them away because you got tired of them not introducing you to your friends and family, or that you guys only saw each other in private. And you're like, I'm not living this lie anymore. I'm not living this private life anymore. So, you're not an embarrassment. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You're wonderful. So if they can't take you to places that, as a part of their life, then you don't want to be in this person's life. You want to be in somebody's life that they're proud to be with you. So keep that in mind. I feel lost in life right now. So they really are struggling with, I've got to figure out what it is that I want, right? And it's not your job to fix them. It's not your job to heal them. They've got to figure out what it is that they need to make themselves happy. My heart was hurt too much in the past. Did they push you away because they thought that this was going to turn into almost a little bit of a self-sabotage? Like, I'm going to push you away now before I have a broken heart, before I fall in love. I'm afraid of commitment. That's probably what's really going on, is you have somebody who has invested time. I feel like you have a strong foundation. And then once it got to a certain stage of like, this is the next step, this is what we should be doing next, whether it's marriage or formal commitment, it was almost like they had this 180. So, what were those things that we had talked about in the past? I know that I'm damaged. I know that this is a lot on me. I feel like they are taking ownership. I do feel like they're taking some ownership to their feelings and what's going on. I see you in everyone. Everywhere I go, it's almost I'm reminded of you. I just can't, stop thinking about what we have is coming into me. My painful past still haunts me. So whatever it was in their past, could be an ex, it could be somebody that they never, they struggled with, but they're saying, I need more time. Now, you might not be ready to give this person more time. You may be, I'm done, like I can't do this much longer. How long am I supposed to wait? And only you can answer that. You always have a choice. You always have a choice as to what it is. Spirit, what sign may this person be? If you're not seeing your person's sign, don't worry about it. It could be sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, but I'm just going to give you a handful of clues, okay? They could be a Virgo. They could be a Capricorn. They could be a Cancer, Libra. Let's get two more, Sagittarius or a Scorpio. So you or them could be any of these signs. Again, they're just clues. Don't worry. These are general readings for everybody. So take what connects to you, leave the rest for everybody else. Spirit, tell me more about this door opening. What do they mean by the door is opening? Is their heart opening? Is their mind opening? What is going on here? I'm so into you. So they're still into you and they're still thinking about you. I think they got scared. I think they're scared of a commitment. Take it easy. Maybe I wanted to slow things down. Maybe I wanted to just take it a little bit slower, take it easy, but it kind of blew up in my face. Maybe if they told you they wanted to have a little more space, maybe you saw it as they pushed you away and things escalated into, you don't want to be with me. And when you figure out what you want, let me know, energy. Adjustments required. We both need to decide. We both need to decide what is going to change in this relationship for this connection to come back together. We are both going to have to be on the same page with what needs to change. Did I just say change? Changing it up. Thank you, Spirit. We both have to decide what is going to change. So that's a little game Spirit and I play. If you've never watched me before, I'll say something, and then the next card every once in a while will come up and be exactly what I had just said. So Spirit and I have a little game going sometimes. Right now, you're both going to decide, that I want to move forward with this, that, I do have deep feelings for you, and I do want to move forward with this. We're clashing, ice and fire, this. I don't want this kind of hot and cold, that we've got this, we have been fighting this energy. And it could be that we're just pushing away a really good thing. And sometimes one of us sees it and the other one is kind of blindsided by it. And then we have to, they have to come forward. Time for a change. There's the change again. One of us has to make a change, and we're going to do that. And then hidden secrets. What are they holding back? The truth always comes out. So what is it that they have been holding back? What is it that they have been, hiding from you? Spirit, please share with me any messages that you need me to hear today. I have a 4 swords. I just needed a break. But the 4 swords, actually they heal, they rejuvenate, they kind of pull themselves out of something. So it's not necessarily a bad card. It's just that somebody needs a time out, like a little kid. 7 of swords. I need a break from, are you telling me the truth or not telling me the truth? Are you being honest with me? What did they say in the beginning? You deserve respect and appreciation above all else. And that was the first thing Spirit shared with you. And then we can move forward, okay? Then we can move forward with this connection. And we can, get back to celebrating this love. We can get back to this love, and we can get back to planning a future together even, So part of me is feeling like I've got somebody who the first thing that they have to do is admit that they weren't respecting you in some way, whether it was the way they were talking to you or things that they said or their behaviors. But that's the first thing that has to change. And if they admit that they did that to you or something to you, then I'm going to say then they have the ability to make changes. Let's see what else they're saying. I'm willing to try again if you are. Just this feeling of I still see a future with you, and are you willing? Boy, that's always the hard part, right? It's always the big question of, can I give this person another chance? Can I trust them? Will they respect me this time? Am I going to be right back where I was? So those are the questions that only you can answer, and only you know this connection. You're the only one who knows if you're willing to give them another chance. How I miss your touch, your presence, your essence, everything about you, everything about us. I miss it all. So there's the missing. I miss the us. I miss the connection. And I'm going to say your person is willing to do some changing. And I feel like that's the most important thing I'm hearing today. There's no turning back. We can't undo the damage from the past, but we can learn from it. We can move on, and we can heal our hearts together. It's going to take 2 of you. It's going to take 2 of you, but you could do this. I see you in my dreams. Sometimes it feels so real, and I wake up to this emptiness in my heart. There's that feeling of my feet hit the floor, and I have my cup of coffee and my day starts. And I just remember that you're not there. You're not next to me. So I do feel that. I feel like your souls are kind of grieving each other and searching for each other. Losing you was the hardest thing I've ever gone through. So this hasn't been easy for them or you. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm willing to try again if you are, something like that. We've always had so much fun together, the laughter, our friendship, the way we loved each other. It was very special to me. Maybe, just maybe, we can try once more. Let's put this out into the universe. This connection is trying to find its way back to each other, and it's trying to find that little bit of an opening in that door. So we're going to ask Spirit to guide you both. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your kind words and comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com.